Hey guys, Bruce from CellPro here. We're doing trying to figure out what's going on with this iPhone 13. We're going to remove the pentalobe screwdrivers, but for some reason the SIM card tray isn't coming out. So we're going to remove the pentalobe first. Really what I want to show you with this repair is how to take this screen off properly, because it is a good screen. We don't want to damage it. And with these screens, you do run a really good chance of damaging it. So I'm actually just going to turn this phone off. There we go. All right, so pentalobes are out, and I use this tool here to do this. We put her in like that. What's going on here? All right, well. Wow, I don't know what phone I used last time, but it must have been a massive phone, like a Max or something. Anyways. All right, so that's in there. All right, we tighten this guy up as much as we can, really. So the pentalobe screws are already out. I am going to use some isopropyl alcohol on this. And the isopropyl alcohol helps loosen the adhesive. All right, so now that that's off, we want to pry it up slightly. Now again, you can see how it's lifting here. So we want to give it time for the isopropyl to do its work. Make sure that it's just kind of sitting there. We can see that it is starting to lift here a bit on right there, which it's a pretty common place to start seeing the lifting. Just start giving her a little bit, you know. No lifting there. Yeah, absolutely, we can see some lifting here. Now, the thing is that it also begins to lift, pull it off of the device, right? So we're seeing a lot of lifting here, so that's nice. But we are seeing it pull off of there. So sometimes you gotta let her loose. All right, guys, so customer came in, so I just had to deal with that. Anyways, so isopropyl's on there. This is readjusted. This is also, we don't break the screen. We really do not want to break these screens. It's an OEM iPhone 13 screen, good quality screens. We have explained this to the customer that there is a risk in breaking the screen, but obviously that's not something you want to do. So anyways, this clamp is phenomenal for not breaking screens. So So anyways, you can see it lifting here. So not lifting here. It never lifts on this side. I don't know why. This side's always good. It's always very, steady. However, we do want to attack the weak spot now. There, you can see her lifting. See it lifting here now. Started here, put more isopropyl on it. It's lifting over there now. Lifting here. So again, we're just gonna attack the weak spots. And what I'm doing here is I'm just dipping my finger in there and just rubbing it along the crack. Anyways. So yeah, so okay, so you see that there. Now that's enough for, oh yeah, and it's coming up all over the place now. So we're in a good shape. It's gonna be enough room to get a couple guitar picks in there, like so. That's really what I wanted to do with this video, is kind of show you guys how to get this screen off successfully without breaking it. So let's take this out. It is an important thing to do. You really want to save your screen. You don't want to have to buy a screen, because these guys are like, the quality of these screens are good to buy them. They're like $300, $400. Obviously the OEM, the aftermarket screens aren't that much. But this is an original Apple, so we want to keep that if we can. So now you just want to work around the edges like so. Like that. And this is why you bring these to a professional, because we know what we're doing. Hard to say, but we've gone through the hard knocks of it and found the best way to do some of these repairs. There you go. So I'm gonna actually apply some adhesive here. Let that work in. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so again, be careful on how much isopropyl you're using. Just be super gentle. Now I am going to wiggle this guy a bit. And I got another customer coming in here, so I'm gonna have to pause it again. In a sec, they're not coming in yet. There you go. So there you go. So that's how good that isopropyl alcohol works. And then we're into the phone. We can see that the phone has got water damage before. This customer did drop their phone in the water, they've advised us. And let's make sure that we haven't damaged the screen. You'll be able to tell right away. And there you go. So nothing going wrong there with that screen. I am cutting this video into multiple different parts. So if you're just looking to take off the screen successfully or learn how to do that, this is how you do that. And I'll cut it here. For now, what I'm going to be trying to do is diagnosing what's going on with this phone. Obviously it was dropped in water, but also it is bent, so it's not giving out a proper signal. So that's an issue with this phone as well. So if you just want to see how to open it, you can shut it down now. Subscribe to the channel, please. If not, we're going to continue to diagnose this issue here with this phone. I'm just going to turn the phone off. I don't want you to see this customer screensaver. Okay. So, as discussed before, what was going on with this is this guy couldn't, this customer couldn't get a signal with this. So we're going to take this screen off. Taking it off, putting everything on the mat nicely in a nice, oops, that goes up there, in a nice orderly fashion. Okay, just popped off. Interesting. So it's like that. All right, so then that screen's off now. So that's great. So now we can look at what's going on with this. Okay, got a customer coming in, so I gotta pause it. All right, guys, back at it here. I did disconnect these guys' ribbon cables. So I'm having some real problems, or we're having problems getting that SIM card out. So that's sort of the thing that I'm gonna approach first, is I'm gonna put the SIM card in there. I'm gonna try and pop the SIM card out, and then I'm gonna try and find a new SIM card. See how it's stuck like that? Could be a whole lot of reasons. You know what? I think I know why. Ow. You can just sort of see the white there of it. So, sorry, let me bring this up close to my face. This is a replaceable part, so let's see. So now there. I thought the SIM card was just getting stuck. I don't think it is though. Seems to be something else is going on. Anyways, all right, so let's, there's a little screw underneath there. And I think I can just, I don't think the SIM card's attached to the board on this one. So I think I can just pop that out. Pop that off. Pop this boy off. And I believe, come on, where's my sharps? Blah. Is that it? I think that's it there. So that's it there. So this should be free to, oh yeah, it's not. We gotta move that off. Okay, so there's that. So I think the network is this guy. So then go take that off, and this one. And then also the little black thing that you push in, let's make sure that's pushed all the way in. And then this guy should be free. Ish, I guess. Oh, that's right. I took the screw out of the board. So this one, actually that's not the one we had to take out. That's in the board. It's hidden underneath more black tape here. I do not want to strip that, so I'm just gonna bring it up to my face again to get the black off. A little black tape there. And this little black tape here, now it's removed. I'm gonna find, since it didn't come too successfully, you do not want to strip screws, so just get that off there. I don't want to mess about with it. Ooh, what was that? Damn, this guy's tough to get. There we go. All right, this has turned out to be a long video, but it kind of has to be. So the only other way, and again, you do risk damaging this guy, is pull this out, is to kind of have at it from this way. Put a little bit of leverage underneath it. Like so. It's not. The truth, guys, I've never done this before, so we're in a whole new world with this one. I've never had this happen actually with an iPhone. They're pretty good. So, yeah. Oh, it's stuck on the board there. Shoot, hey. This is such a messed up one. The last thing I want to do is damage the actual board, so. Let's see if we can. Wow, it's still finagled in there. Okay, there we go. You just want to be really careful of this board. There we go. Okay, so that's off. So hopefully this will come out now. Oh yeah, oh, someone put this SD card or the card in wrong. Look at that. That's what caused it. Cards this way. So I need to go in that way. So anyways, so yeah, that was the problem. And that's why it wouldn't come out. It would go in because you can slide it in, but then it gets stuck. Okay, so all right, so anywho, that's what happens sometimes when you get the SD card. When you put the, sorry, not the SD card, but the network card in there. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try and cut this down because that was a long way to go about doing this. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks. Bye.